You've been watching TV to relax, but guess what? You've actually been studying English without even noticing. That's right. Watching shows like Friends is one of the best, most fun ways to learn real, everyday English. Not textbook English, not formal grammar, real English, the kind people use when they're talking to friends. Today, we're going to look at how you can learn natural English expressions, tone, and conversation skills by watching one of the most popular sitcoms ever, Friends. So grab your coffee, sit on the imaginary couch at Central Perk, and let's dive in. If you've seen even one episode of Friends, you already know the characters feel like, well, friends. They talk fast, they joke around, they argue, they laugh. And they do all of this using natural English that's full of expressions, everyday phrases, and casual tone. You might not understand everything at first, and that's okay, because Friends gives you something even better than vocabulary. It teaches you how English sounds in real life. Let's start with something simple. In almost every episode, you hear characters say things like, "I'm going to grab a coffee. I've been seeing someone. Could you be any more annoying?" Now, what do these teach us? "I'm gonna" is short for "I am going to." It's informal, natural, fast. So instead of saying, "I am going to eat lunch," you might say, "I'm going to eat lunch." This is how people really talk. The show gives you hundreds of examples of this kind of speech. Another example, "I've been seeing someone." This means I have been dating someone. But notice, no textbook would explain it that way. And what about Chandler's famous sarcastic line, "Could you be any more?" It's not really a question. It's used to tease someone in a playful way. You might say to your friend, "Could you be any slower?" It's a joke, not serious. And the show helps you understand the tone. So, how can you use Friends or any TV show to learn English? Here's a routine that works really well. First, choose a short scene, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Don't try to watch the whole episode. Watch it once with subtitles. Just enjoy it. Then watch the same scene again, but pause after each sentence. Repeat what the character says. Try to copy the rhythm, the tone, the energy. This is called shadowing. It trains your mouth and your ear at the same time. Even if you don't understand every word, your brain starts to recognize patterns. Then write down 2 or 3 phrases you liked. Something like, "I'm gonna go." You have no idea. "Let's grab lunch." Practice saying them out loud. Try using them during your day. For example, if you're going out, say to yourself, "I'm gonna go now." If your friend tells you something surprising, say, "You have no idea." Repeating these short, real phrases builds your fluency fast. What makes Friends special is that it covers so many real-life situations. They talk about jobs, relationships, living with roommates, getting fired, going to the doctor, dating, money problems, jealousy, birthdays, even just choosing pizza toppings. In one episode, Joey says, "Joey doesn't share food." That one line became famous. It's funny, but it also shows possessive language, emphasis, and even third-person use. Another time, Rachel says, "It's like all my life everyone has always told me, 'You're a shoe.'" She's talking about how people expect her to be a certain way, and she's tired of it. Even though it's a joke, This gives us insight into how people express emotions, identity, and frustration. And let's not forget intonation. Intonation is how your voice rises and falls when you speak. In Friends, every character has a different rhythm. Listen to how Monica speaks when she's stressed, how Ross talks when he's explaining something with his famous high-pitched voice, how Joey adds pauses for comic timing. You can copy them, you can practice with them, and suddenly your English doesn't just improve, it comes alive. If Friends isn't your favorite show, no problem. You can do the same thing with other popular series like The Office, for workplace English, and Stranger Things, for storytelling and emotions, Modern Family, for family conversations and real reactions, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, for fast-paced dialogues and humor, Gilmore Girls, for advanced listening and fast speech. The key is to choose a show that feels fun, because if it's fun, you'll watch more. And if you watch more, you'll learn more. Let's do a quick practice right now. Repeat these common Friends-style phrases after me. Say them out loud. I'm going to grab something to eat. You have no idea. Could you be any more dramatic? Let me get this straight. Seriously? No way. Come on. I knew it. Guess what? Let's get out of here. Each one sounds simple, but they're the building blocks of fluent speech. Practice them until they feel natural. You don't need a textbook to learn real English. Sometimes all you need is a good laugh, a funny scene, and some friends on the screen. Friends teaches you how people really speak. Not just what they say, but how they say it. The rhythm, the reactions, the tone, the emotions, it's all there. So the next time you want to relax, turn on an episode. Listen, repeat, practice, and soon you'll sound less like a student and more like a native speaker. Practice out loud. Try different styles, and soon it will feel completely natural. Thank you for practicing with me today. See you in the next lesson.